Oh, man.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Unreal Engine weekly live stream. Sorry a little bit late. The game jam was pretty big. So
Yeah, we were judging them just then up in the last minute.
oh, we're actually going to start judging them on the stream today.
Okay,
That's what this is about. We're going to just open one. We'll download it first.
Yeah.
And then we'll open it. No. So a lot of things coming in super late right now. We have the highlight video that we've been putting together has had all 170 plus submissions in it. So it's actually uploading to the server right now. So then Clint can pull it down and then show it to everybody. So you'll see it down in the corner, right? Oh gosh, here. After some time, and yeah, everyone's will be playing their own loop for a little bit. Like, at least that's the goal. I hope it all shows up on time.
Yeah, should be down there in the corner.
We are now at the mercy of the internets at this point. Anyway, so yeah, the MegaJam was a huge success. We're here. I'm Chance. This is everyone's favorite Michael Aller.
Woo!
And
hi, Alex.
That's Alexander. You know Alex, but you might notice something rad today.
Yeah.
Those are some plaid pants that showed up.
They are
Double
so
plaid.
hot.
Yeah.
Where did you get those?
Amazon.com.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's my favorite store.
Yeah, I love that place at the
That's where I
mall,
get my
right?
Cheerios.
Yeah.
Can I say Cheerios on here? Or those
If we could say Amazon, we can say Cheerios.
Okay, great. Perfect. All right.
Well, no, we get extra money if we say Amazon a few times.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why don't you buy Amazon?
wait. Hang on. I don't know if that deal's gone through. No, I'm just kidding. So let's hop into the news real quick, and then we'll show all the results. So we can hop over to the monitor. Boom!
Wow,
Slam it.
love
All right.
visions.
So Unreal Engine Preview 4.10, or as you all thought it would be, 5.
5, yeah. Unreal Engine 5.
4.10 is
2.
out. Preview 2 has hit the streets. So go pull it from the launcher and poke some holes in it.
Yep.
I want to remind everybody that it is definitely for early access, or for early adopters, because it's really super early. It hasn't had a whole lot of QA on our end and stuff, but this is a good way to get, look into what your projects might run into on 4.10 and just see what's actually coming. So we rely heavily on a lot of community feedback from these things. So if you do pull on the preview, feel free to hop in the thread here and chat with Steven. There's a great note and issues list in here. And yeah, so let us know what you think. There will be things that are broken, because that's
how previews work.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. So cool.
Next up.
Yeah,
the Vineyard Challenge.
Yeah, so the Vineyard Challenge, if you recall, we kicked off this our ArchViz competition with Ronan Beckerman in Israel earlier this summer. And it went, I believe, something like 8 or 12 weeks. I can't remember the details, but the winners have been announced. We actually have a full highlight reel on them. You can check out on our YouTube or on the blog there. But yeah, if you scroll down just a little bit, Alex, you can kind of see some of the teams here too. So we won't call them all out, but there's links to everybody in here who cash prize and Titans. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some pretty good stuff, right? Like,
Oh,
there's some fantastic scenes built in there, some wonderful renders, and so we're super excited about the way that the competition played out, and yeah, we can't wait to do something like that again.
Cool.
So yeah, if you're into ArchViz, that's one to go check out for sure. All right, and yeah, if you're in San Francisco, in 2 weeks from, well, today actually, we will be at GitHub HQ. That's, I guess, right south of the market area. And it's a wonderful building. We've got a lot of different talks going up there. It's going to be focused a little bit about mobile. So it's like mobile VR experiences, working on 2D and 3D content for mobile. One of the developers from CCP worked on Gunjack's coming out to give a talk as well, talking about Metal and Vulkan and input and cloud development, things like that. So there's a lot of different topics that are going to be covered at this, even with working with large files on GitHub, which I know a lot of people have talked about. And yes, of course, the opposite of sad hour, happy hour. So if you want to go, you can go to our website and register from there. And there's still some seats available. I think we're about halfway to capacity, I believe. So if it sounds like something right up your alley, I definitely suggest you go do it. And if you've never been to the GitHub building, you are missing out, because that thing is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And Alex, what do we got for Answer Hub this week?
All right. Answer Hub this week. Our top karma earner is Aller, who sat here while we were waiting for the stream, and it's just like, I'm going to just crank out Answer Hub answers.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
He's just like,
For 5 hours, just answering questions.
Do as much as possible. So Aller, you finally get that badge. High five right here, buddy.
All right.
Nice.
Right.
Shadow River, who of course has probably like 50 of these badges all like lined up. It's just like a
Again,
general.
Shadow River's been around since forever.
Yeah, he's been doing the thing. And then M House 1247. Is that for like Millhouse? I really don't know.
No, I'm not
M-House, do you know
sure.
him?
Yeah, I do know who it is, but I can't think of the name off the top of my head. But
Oh.
yes, we do
Congrats,
chat
guys.
regularly.
But
Yeah.
yes, we will badge you shortly, and that'll be awesome.
Not to rub it in, but Katatis is kind of on there. He just didn't quite make it this
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Come on, no,
You
I'm just
really
kidding. Ryan, you're the best.
up that answer game.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's all the news.
Yeah, so we don't really have a community spotlight this time because Aller is kind of the community spotlight.
I am the
But
spotlight.
actually, it's the MegaJam's
No, I know,
spotlight.
yeah,
But there's
yeah.
actually
You're kind of a spotlight.
yeah, there's a lot of
spotlight
light here.
that is on you, and it's kind of warm. So, anyways, this is the biggest game jam we've ever done. You know, a year ago we started this, and you know, it was fun. You know, Ray Davis and I were talking. It's like, hey, let's do something like this. Like, yeah, that sounds like fun. We'll just see what happens. You know, online jams are always kind of interesting because people are all over the world working together. You can't lock them all in the same room, you know, and just order pizzas and balls energy drinks like they do at QuakeCon every year and just shove them in the door, right?
Yep.
But, you know, it's really cool. We've seen the process over time evolve.
I actually have to stop you for a second because they informed me in chat that I need to refresh the Answer Hub page. Katatis actually ran in here and apparently jumped his karma up at the last minute.
That's only a little ridiculous. You know?
I'm still
All
gonna
right.
M-House. I'm still gonna give you one.
Yeah.
'cause you really did work very hard on that.
Ryan's like, what now? So good work. Fantastic.
I'm sorry. Sorry. What were you?
Yeah, so we've been doing these for a year now, and you know, we've seen the numbers grow and shrink over time based on the season, based on the theme, based on the format, and this is the biggest undertaking we've had so far. I know, Aller, a few months ago, you started, you know, we were chatting online in Skype or something. You're like, I'm just going to start streaming these when they're done. I'm like, that is a marvelous idea.
Yeah.
I wish I thought of it. And then he's like, yeah, I'm just going to own it and go forward. And whenever we were planning this one, the first thing that came to mind was like, how can we make Aller hurt? And we were like, let's see.
That was actually a meeting. It was just the meeting was titled "How to Make Aller Hurt."
It was on the schedule invite.
an endeavor by Chance Ivy and Alexander
Well,
Pascal.
it
Sorry.
definitely hurt a little bit.
Yeah. So
I saw you cry tears of blood at one point. It was really
no, one game actually brought me to tears, but just because it was beautiful. But yeah, it was a good job.
is that the one that I sent you sideways, or like just like the game I just snuck you? I was like, I played the game
this
too.
one,
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, and that's why the video is not playing right now, because normally it's like we'd show the highlights is like 4 minutes long, and this one was 18.
Oh wow!
So we could get through that, but then there would be no live stream. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
status that real quick.
that
But
would eat up like half our time, you know.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, great, it's uploaded. I'm gonna share it over real quick.
Yes. Yes. This isn't like super live or anything where we do
No,
everything.
not at all.
Sometimes last minute. Actually, you've gotten a real good chance to see how the madness is like, leading up.
Things happen fast here. Yeah, things happen real fast.
Yeah.
It's like 30 minutes ago we didn't even have an idea what was going to go around, and then now it's perfect.
All right. So, you know, with the longer video, the more games that we had to judge, you were like, well, I'm going to play this game to submission. I was like, okay. So what was that like?
So going into this, I knew this would be a much bigger jam. Last month was actually one of the biggest game jam months, short from this one, obviously. And it had around 40 to 50 games.
No, it's 57 last time.
57?
Yeah.
That took 18 hours around it straight to play through. And so
I remember the next day, Alex and I were chatting, and we're like, refresh the page. He's like, oh, he's still in there.
He's still in
So I wanted to like watch the last broadcast thing, and he's still going.
Yeah.
And this time, when you guys announced it, there was only a few pre-registered teams at first. It's like, oh, this won't be that bad. And then I saw like, oh, you're only giving out 5 shields with 100 people. Like that's 500 teams. I can do. That's just twice the last stream. And then like 200 something.
Yeah, it's like when it started getting closer and closer to 200, we're like, dude, Chance, what did we get ourselves into? Oh my god!
I was like, I gave us a week. It's not enough. Is it?
Yeah, we were like sitting there over the weekends, like trying to do stuff at night and all that.
But yeah, I remember you and I were chatting, and it's like, and you go, dude, another 50 could show up, and it wouldn't make any difference at this point. We're past that Rubicon of.
Yeah, people kept asking me all week, are you really going to play all these games? How long is it going to take? And like, I'm like, I don't know, man. If you submit, it doesn't matter. I might not make my flight to Epic because there's so many games. Someone actually calculated out. If I spent 15 minutes like per game, I would have missed my flight.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, and some of those, like, they took quite some time to get through.
Yeah, one of them took like 2.5 hours. thanks, buddy.
Do you remember who that one was?
Escape the Octagon.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 You never forget the ones that you really had to grind on.
Yeah, that was one of my stream's favorites. I had some issues with the game, but the stream loved it. We kept going so much, and
It was very difficult.
Yeah, the stream was actually trying to solve puzzles, and the dev was in here just laughing at me and everybody else.
They weren't trying to help you.
Yeah, and the dev would whisper the answer to other people in chat.
So they knew.
So yeah, everyone knew but me, and that was a fun game.
All right. So so it was multiple days, multiple streams over 60 plus hours. What was it, the grand total?
Whoa, it's at least 60 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at a quick looking at the timestamps on the videos, we're looking at something like 66 as well as my last
66,
count.
67.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. And there was actually a community member went through and
Yeah.
time-stamped everything, right?
Tinker / Psychodocs. Yeah, he made like I think during round 2 or round 3, he just like posted this Google spreadsheet link, and I clicked it. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And like he was updating it as I was streaming live. I didn't know you can watch VODs as you're streaming live of the same stream, but apparently you can.
Oh, weird.
And so he
Wait,
was,
you can't watch a live stream while you're streaming?
well, like he was watching like the archive of the stream that's currently happening.
Oh, yeah, I think there's a
can,
little
like,
bit
zip
behind,
back
but
a
yeah.
little.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how he did it.
You can
Anyway,
straight
yeah, the list. He populated this list, and he even charted Windows No Editor games, which I thought was amazing.
He remembered
how
them
many
all
were
in the
there?
order they were in.
I think there were 37 and a half.
Because the one that came in 2?
No, someone named their game Windows No Editor 32.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Yeah, so for those who don't know, a lot of times when we first started these, we've had to, some of the changes we've had to make was to
Your
require.
title.
Oh yeah,
Your
Hero of the
Hero of the
People.
Peel.
Yeah.
Hero of the Peel.
That's cool. Yeah.
Good work, Clint.
That's what
Thanks,
we are. Yes. Last week I made the stream double up.
Nailed it. It was
This
you last
week?
time, Chance.
No.
This time's Clint.
So one of the things we've changed on the streams over time has been, the requirements coming in, just because it's been more difficult to reach out. I mean, at first we were still on the subscription plan, and so I wanted everybody's information to send them a month code. And we started doing after the fact, and it's like, this is going to take months to get back with everybody. And so we started adding that and say, hey, send us your information up front. And then we were like, send us a title of your team name and a title of your game, or I'm just going to start calling it when it shows up, or we're just going to start naming them. And Windows No Editor was always in there.
Yeah.
And so you started keeping track, what is like 3 or 4 months ago, of how many you got on a paint spreadsheet.
Yep, just telling them, and yeah, a lot of people every time are like, why are you tracking those? And like, there's really no real reason.
Well, yeah, why not?
But
It's just funny.
Yeah, it's just a great statistic.
How many Windows No Editors
We actually
there
need to
are.
sit down and figure out like the percentage that come in as Windows No Editor.
Well, we need to sit down and figure out what Windows No Editor the game is, and actually make it. And
Whoa.
so,
Well,
we
Windows
can-
Yes Editor was made this stream, so
yeah. Well, that was their team name.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 So, all right. Well, anything else in the process before we get into announcing the winners?
No.
No. That was-
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could go on and on about how long. Just really,
yes, clearly you could literally go on about how long it
Yeah,
was.
the operative word is just long. And near the end, some of those games felt long, even though they were good games, just because I couldn't stay awake. The first game I streamed, I thought I was gonna do like roll over and do 2 days worth, but I got to the point where like I kept like missing basic platforming jumps, and just,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so bad.
It's like when you're trying to play a new game, like it's coming over the weekend, but like the third day in, you can't function. You're like,
Yeah.
I got to do something else for just 1 minute.
Yeah,
And come
yeah.
back.
Did you
Yeah.
start like dreaming in jam games?
No, surprised. Like someone actually asked me on Twitter, like, did you dream of that puzzle game or anything? And I was like, no, I when I dreamed, I just fell asleep.
And just
Didn't
went
see- yeah.
straight through rim. You dove through it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you came back out of it.
Yeah, waking up was surprisingly easy, but persisting through those last few games, man, that was tough. And then I ended it with the VR bonus round,
Oh
which
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ended up giving me quite a big headache at the end. But that was awesome, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the VR thing was an interesting choice because people didn't realize, of course, with UE4, VR is just kind of built in there and plugged in by
Yeah.
default. So
Yeah, I
you can
think.
just pop it in.
Yeah, a lot. Like when you first get a DK2 or something, you plug it in, and like you're like, wait, I didn't turn on VR mode, and it just happens.
Mhm.
So we like we did that. Like I actually did that with one of the Game Jam games. I was like, you know what? Let's play all these games again in VR. But luckily, I didn't play every game. So we took a few requests, and some of them ended up being really awesome in VR that weren't intended to be, which is really cool.
That's cool. So yeah, if you have a DK2, you've got like a repository of quick games to go find out good and bad VR design principle.
Yeah.
By
Very
accident,
quickly.
actually. Yeah, that's good.
I see you're in the chat. How many Red Bulls did I have? Only had 3.5 Red Bulls
That's
throughout
good.
the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to be healthy this time.
But what like how much coffee or anything else?
I
How many
don't
shots of
drink
vodka?
coffee. I did have some tea though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like tea time and you.
Yeah, well, we got this giant teapot at home, and I was like, all the tea, but
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
great. All right, well, I guess let's hop into the awards, what everybody's been waiting for. So we're going to be able to announce all of them today, even with the drawings. We've got the random number generator set up
Which is
for
awesome.
today.
We'll get to that in a second.
That I just found out about, which
Yeah,
is
this is
great.
great.
And the Epic Awards and Allegorithmic has sent in their picks for the visuals as well. So I don't know. Let's start off with the Eye Candy Award for visuals on our end. Alexander, what do we got?
All right, so Eye Candy Award for visuals on our end is Guardians by Blazing Badger.
Yes.
Really wicked awesome.
Fantastic game.
Let's crack that open.
that was the game that brought me to tears. When I loaded up, I was like, oh, this is...
That's great.
That was
Amazing.
so, yeah, here we go.
And it's
Here you
funny.
go, buddy.
It's funny too. When I saw this team pre-register.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Just put that wherever.
Yeah.
It's just a computer.
Yeah.
So when I first saw the team register, I was like, I know these people. You may have seen a showcase on our site from before for AIPD, which was a twin stick shooter, kind of in the Geometry Wars style, competitive, cooperative, and it's beautiful as well. But then I saw this game, and I was like, man, this is like a complete game, you know, and it's just underwater deliciousness. I can't tell. Do we have sound coming through, Clint? I just don't know because I don't have my earpiece in.
Yeah.
It's really great music. It's
Yeah,
great sound
everything about
effects. And I think it's like a 100% from scratch thing too. So they
Yeah.
they
yeah.
just buckled down and got it out there.
And I played through this one a number of times myself too, because not just being visually stunning, it's a lot of fun too,
It's
right?
really good.
And there's different, you can get like spread shot, slow mo. You kind of upgrade as you go along, and you're like this little manta ray on this giant whale.
So I was talking to the devs on the stream, and I think that they're going to write a blog post on how they did the double vision post-process effect.
Okay.
And yeah, they want to detail what they did here.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So was it Sasha? Do you know?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I'll push that. Yeah. Then the ring is everything.
So pretty to look at.
It's funny, I've seen racing games that have the same, kind of rail mechanic. You kind of got to move around and stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does take a while for the difficulty to ramp up, but it gets crazy.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah, I
I-
was murdered by like 2,000, I think, or something. Yeah.
All of my playthroughs, yeah, I think I got about a little bit further than this. I got beaten by these guys.
Yeah, there they
Oh.
are. They just come
Jerks,
at
they
ya.
move. You shoot them.
Yeah, and they're all over the place. I really like to know what their inspiration for this one was. Very
Yeah, no joke. I really like the caustics and the whale. I wonder how they're pulling it off.
I bet that's just the material with a panner or something
Probably
really
so.
clever to make it light but look like it's really expensive.
That's the trick, right? It makes
Oh, and that's the thing too. This game for all the stuff that's going on, it's for performance too. Like
Yeah.
it runs great. And granted, this is but on my not so nice laptop, it does pretty well.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, it's happening.
Oh,
no. Gosh. Shooting 4 bullets at a time now? Wow.
I don't know if there's a cap on it.
I never got
Just keep
past
getting
3.
them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like you can just fire over in the I'm actually doing really better, like much better now than
I'm really interested in how they set up this kind of like movement path. Is this like one huge long level? Does it repeat? Is this some
I
sort
wonder if it's a spline, and then there's offset for the enemies to kind of come follow the same spline.
if I remember right, yeah, it's just a few tracks and they just spawn randomly on
On the track.
yeah.
Oh wow. it really has that. Again, this game has a great illusion of having massive amounts of depth.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yeah, like something I'd like to see from a gameplay perspective that was really cool is after a while playing through, you kind of know that, okay, that one's up there, so I need to get to the side of the whale. But if there were enemies that weren't on the slime and then came and then joined it, you know, so you kind of have to react to what they do in a little bit more of a spontaneous.
This is something to fully build off of. I would love to see this go full production, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think too, you have 2 controls, right? Left and right and shoot.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
so
that's mobile,
yeah,
right?
you could do this. You could do it with a number of different things. It's not something that would require a mouse and keyboard. Oh, high
yeah,
score!
High score out of 1 out of 1.
Press any key to
1.
continue.
There's
All
no
right.
any key.
No,
No,
there isn't any. So yeah, to remind everybody for the Epic Awards, they're going to be getting a swag pack from us. Do you have the rest of the details up on that?
Oh yes, we've got a swag pack, and
There is dun dun dun. There's just so much in this one. It's like we had to keep adding it, right?
So it's the swag pack plus you get the SideFX Houdini subscriptions.
Houdini subscriptions. You get the 1-year shirt.
Yep.
You get even more stuff in the swag pack as before.
Yeah, the swag pack is basically larger, but we didn't actually
Yeah.
detail exactly what that means, but it is much more things.
And there are some Speedtree subscriptions and other codes and things that are going to be coming with that as well. So
there's
we have Speedtree things with the Epic Awards and Speedtree things that are going to be raffling as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, congratulations guys.
Yeah,
much well deserved.
Yeah, again,
Hooray.
Blazing Badger, freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
Amazing year.
All right.
All right, next
So,
up.
let me say this too before we go to the next one.
All right.
Because I don't think we mentioned it. Judging this time was extremely painful.
Oh my god.
Because there were so many good games.
Like
So
we literally had to sit there and be like, all right, write down like what you think and like just write
Yeah.
it and hide it, and then all right, everyone reveal. Okay.
Yeah,
really,
it was you know we followed the standard judging procedures before, but there were some ties that had to be rebroken and based on the way that we ran the rules and stuff, and it was just one of those just getting the whenever you have to compare game A to game B, and it's just like, oh gosh, it's so difficult to judge one against the other.
Yeah.
So
When you have to go back and read the rules word by word to figure out.
Is this what we said, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's more like
So-
that than that.
So yeah, I just want to let everybody know that fantastic work overall. I've never seen games built by the Game Jam teams that are to this quality. Just overall in general,
Yeah.
like they were fantastic. So congratulations everybody on that. All right,
All right.
on to the next one. We've got
It's the Philosophy Award.
Philosophy Award for
theme.
Yeah, use of
so
theme.
the people that got really interesting with the theme and got really clever.
This one was a really hard one too.
Yeah,
This
this one was one that we had to sit there and be like, okay, like we got to
Yeah,
really
yeah.
figure out. So
Yeah, this is the one. This was the toughest one for us to actually.
I'd say this is
Yeah,
definitely the toughest to
definitely.
judge.
Definitely.
So this one, Omnitron by Handcore.
Yep.
Just it's so clever. Like you're a guy who found out his father was building a giant death robot, and it needs programming to understand.
Story of my life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just that happens to all of us, right? It's pretty common, And
Little runt. I'll show him.
there we go.
Yep.
If we go over to monitor 1, engage.
Hey Clint, can we get a switch over to monitor? No worries. Thank you.
Start throwing stuff.
Wow, mad scientist you are.
Help!
I guess your best caper was
All right,
stealing
so
library
yeah, you got a
books.
bunch of random kind of junk in there that's funny, but the most important part, of course, is getting a series of thoughts together, as Sir Isaac Newton kind of explained in his quote there. It's you're building off of stuff.
Yeah, and so just a little context too. That's the quote that kind of inspired the theme. As I've seen further by standing on the shoulders of giants.
I'll give you all the knowledge
Which
you
we've
need.
seen in a number of different
Read,
games here.
you
And so many
automaton.
amazing.
Forever bled by Chance Ivy.
I want to be.
Yeah, but now the build up to figure out what books you need what and just everything's based on science. It's really just I played this for a really long time and I just absolutely fell in love with it and highly recommend playing it because it's a lot more exciting than like what it looks watching wise. But if you really get into it, there's a lot of depth here and
Yeah.
it's just Great theme.
Oh, you have a book. Look.
Oh,
A
where is it?
Study of Sisyphus
Where,
by
yeah.
Michael Aller, which is
this
so
this
great.
is a reference to the never-ending task that is playing these game jam entries. Yeah.
Never-ending task.
Well,
wow.
what was really great about this too, because I watched you on the stream and Handcores and they were talking about it. They actually had to, kill a baby, as you said, and start over on Monday, right? And so this was idea 2, or maybe more than 2, but it wasn't the first thing that came across. And being able to take these, and kind of logically put the knowledge, kind of in that order that allows you to, learn and do things relaxing.
Relaxing. Now, I'm a little sad here because I did watch your entire stream of you playing this, and I saw Chance gets a book about Plaid. You get the book about Sisyphus. I didn't get a book.
Yeah, Alex did not get a book.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
You
Handcore?
gotta. Yours is all checked out.
Oh, that's what it is. Mine is
Yeah,
the popular one that got checked out. It's
it's the one that the guy smeared peanut butter on accident, so he was embarrassed to bring it back. So
I love that you create a little story for that. I like to imagine that mine would be How to Shave Properly by Alexander Pascal. That's a jab at you two.
yeah. How to shave properly. For what it's worth, I did shave today.
You missed a spot.
I did. I missed the beard.
Yeah.
It was funny that when Nick Donaldson was making fun of my hair the other day, he was like, "That's what happened to your hair, yeah." I was like, "Oh, I need a haircut." But yeah, there's a there's a little guide over on the side of the bookcase too, right? That lets you know from the.
There we go.
That's happening.
Oh.
Did you actually get enough?
No, there are different end states depending on how you complete. Like if you go full math, you get one ending. If you go full science, full chemistry, full physics. Yeah, I didn't put enough books. Now the robot just chills in the park.
He's not smart enough.
Nah, yeah.
That's great.
Calling
Yeah.
me a worthless little runt. I'll show him.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Wow,
I'll
Dad,
do that. I'll do
some
that
mad
here.
scientist you
Oh,
are.
oh, I see. So that's
Guess
actually
your
how
best
you can
caper
look
was
up
stealing
stuff.
library
yeah,
books.
side?
so
Okay.
if you're not really too sure what's what, you can kind of look
Whoa,
at the book that you have, look at the related IDs, and then kind of track it that way.
You know, my fiance is a librarian. If I had known that, I would have been like, "Look at this baby and tell me if that's accurate." And then we'll just grill him on the stream like, "You have no idea how the American library system works, or the British one."
Yeah, it is not quite the standard system, but it
I'll give
really
you
works
all
well.
the
If you right
knowledge
click,
you
you can look
need.
at the side of a
Read,
book.
you automaton.
Put it back. There we go. Whoops. You can also
Wait,
kinda
wait,
do this.
Physics
wait,
objects.
hang on though. Did you learn quantum physics? And now you can push books through other matter. Is that what's happening?
I don't think we learned why, but it's just we're observing the phenomenon. We just gotta learn why.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah. So the robot doesn't know it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right. He'll learn it. So what if you do nothing? You launch a robot.
Yeah, he just chills.
Oh,
in
it's
the
just the
park.
chill.
Oh,
in
that
the
was
park
the children
ending.
part. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Congratulations. You'll be getting all those things we said earlier
Yes.
as well. So yeah, I think Alex probably has all the information on those teams and everything.
Yes, I
already.
have gotten
So-
I've gotten team information in for these winners. If I'm missing anything, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start hitting you up. But
Hopefully we'll have a quick turnaround on this one too because
Yeah.
of a lot of the pre-work. And so I wanted to mention also, I may have said before, but we're going to be sending out a quick feedback survey to everybody to kind of get a good feel of what you thought about the contest competition, the whole event, and see how we can improve in the future. But for us on our end, being able to collect information early was definitely successful for us.
Mhm.
We really think that we'll be able to turn around on prizes much quicker than we did in the past, because I think December shirts finally shipped last month, right? So we don't want to run into those situations again. We want to get your prizes out to you as soon as we can.
Yep. Again, congratulations, Handcore, on the Philosophy Award for theme.
Nailed
Really-
it.
Really nailed that.
All right.
All
and then
right.
the last one is the Addiction Award.
Addiction Award for fun.
It's for fun.
And,
And this one was. They're all really tough.
Like they're
Yeah,
really
that-
tough, but I feel like this one was the easiest one to be like, okay, that the whole
Oh,
time
shit,
I
I
was
think-
like,
My bad.
You're good.
I know.
You're
I
not gonna
know.
be allowed back?
Well, I know.
No, so there were a number of these that were single player that were really great, and multiplayer that were really great, and some of the ones that it kind of came down to for us were a lot of them were multiplayer because it's that feeling of the old couch co-op days where you have all that anxiety, anticipation, and all that action all together in the same place. And
yeah.
so I don't know, what do we got?
Okay, so the winner is, and actually a few people have managed to guess it.
chats.
That's pretty good. It is, in fact, Midnight Mall Race by Sleepless Meatbags version 2.0. And I mean, just the whole time, I was either laughing or just like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. This is so exciting. And
Yeah.
here you go.
All right, so are y'all...
Do we
Okay,
wanna-
hang on, I'm loading it up. We're going to try to do a multiplayer race.
The fact that
and welcome to the
no,
annual
We should probably do that,
no,
Just the CMD.
oh yeah.
Command line. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not wanting to.
Throw it over
No.
Oh crap.
You're good.
My laptop that I'm trying to run it on is like, I'll try. But this thing is not having a happy day. So I'm going to try to connect in with you. But this is not a particularly good laptop for that. Oh, wow.
That's the one that I got last time, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Hero of the Peel. Yes.
Oh, wow. We're definitely going to need that one on a shirt.
All right.
And the fact that chat was calling this game out early on for fun, like it's just a testament to how fun this game was. And fun, cool thing. Even though there's 4 platforms here, you can play this with, like, I think up to 32 people, which is what we did on our stream, and that was really fun. More people, the more fun it is. Absolutely. Or more peel. That's right.
More Peel. All right, are you connecting out?
It decided to not be a happy day with me.
Decided not to be a happy day.
No.
Installing prerequisites. So.
Yeah, I didn't.
So it's great
know
too
why it
because, as you
did
can
that.
see, there is a baby on top of a giant cylinder.
Yep.
And there is actually chat inside as well.
Oh.
Yeah, like this is
I think
a
I'm connecting.
really, really nice,
Here we
fully
go.
featured game,
All right.
right?
Yeah,
It's got more than I expected in it. Like playing it a couple times later, I actually found more things, and I wandered off into some buildings and accident. Oh no, I have sound on this too. No, no, I don't want echoes. Anything but echoes. I'm so sorry if this echoes. Okay, here we go. All right. Point me to your.
right there.
Oh, okay. Join, please.
Here. Oh.
Oh, what should I name myself?
You didn't get a book list.
Bookless. Okay. Bookless. Typing on a laptop is not fun.
You can do it.
Okay, you're totally gonna win, by the way, because this is like really hard to do on a laptop because I've tried, and it's a lot easier on mouse and keyboard. All right. Dot. Da, da. Connect.
Sweet.
You see me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, am I not wearing a shirt? Sun's out, guns out, baby.
Everyone, this is how Alex shows up to work every day, and then I'm like,
he makes me get
man.
dressed for the streams.
Yeah,
And
it
actually,
is.
the pants aren't plaid
And it's
enough.
kind of funny because that's what Alex is gonna look like once he moves to the beach and shaves his beard like in 30 years from now. Cool.
I'll do that a little soon.
I need to get blue hair.
And then the Sleepless Meatbags. They were on your pre-stream thing.
Yeah,
right?
they had
as them.
As them.
All right, here we go. So this is Michael's stream. 3, 2, 1, and
Why am I-
go.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I'm running at like 2 FPS on the laptop. This is awful. Why did I do this? I just keep running into walls.
So you get coffee and you drink the coffee and you can run quicker.
Yeah, Alex is kind of.
I know I fell behind because I ran into a
Hey.
store and now I'm shopping.
Remember how good Alex is on live stream games?
I think let's go ahead and lap him real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You're a monster.
So basically, yeah, you run through this mall.
Hello.
Alex stream.
I'm trying to run. I keep overcorrecting.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that the first time, but
Later, yeah,
Yeah.
picked up on it. And it's really well put together. So there's power-ups. There's all these little Easter eggs in there.
There's tons of shortcuts if you actually figure out how to cut through certain
And it's tough. The
things.
obstacles, like the people, the game feels good. Like that's another thing too. Playing this.
Oh wait,
feels-
there's the hour streaming room.
feels great.
I found you. Oh wow.
yeah, there's a. I can see you beneath me. That's how
Yeah.
far behind you.
He's just saying that he's above you. Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is.
And it's actually pretty difficult too. Like it's got just the I say difficult and like you can't do a perfect run. Like you can't not
Yeah.
hit something. and it's got that perfect panic kind of feel, you know, to a lot of the things. You're like, oh guys, I'm not gonna make it. And you have like 5 people in here, but I can only imagine 30 plus trying to run through this thing
It was
together.
insane. When we loaded up, we thought it wasn't going to work just because UI was getting a little weird because it's obviously only close for 4 people, but it loaded up just fine. There was enough player starts and it worked, and it was easily like just so much fun.
So I've gotten to the point where I figured out I can tap the arrow keys to kind of move it like a 45-degree angle. But this laptop is like, no, I don't run things. I just check emails. Why would you do this?
Let's see if I can hit you.
Oh, you would. No, you would. Oh, I got turned around. I'm going the wrong way.
Or two.
Oh yeah.
See if you know you can. Those are gumballs. Oh, they're just right there. Floated there. Hopefully he'll trip over him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the finish line. I did.
Are you still on lap 1?
I walked past it. I'm trying to. There we go.
Are you still on lap 1?
He
Yes,
just got
shut
to
up.
lap 2.
Right on. I wonder who's gonna win.
Me. I am so good at this. This is like the time I played Into the Stars. I'm like so excellent at this.
The power-ups are really awesome when you have someone, but they do all kinds of cool little effects.
Yeah, what all are these? I feel like there was like a.
Maybe we should at some point, you know, open an external server and do like
Yeah.
one of these. It's like full community and see who all can get in.
That would be awesome.
Invite all the developers we can find.
We
from
might need a
Epic.
bigger mall.
Yeah.
I don't know what store this is, but I'm lost.
Oh wow, yeah, you are. That laptop is not good.
You can see how
Got
it
him.
swerved. Oh, you hit me! What? Hit me in the butt. It's not okay. I think there's like a magazine or something you can distract them with. There's like a bunch of random stuff. My butt! You got me again. Can't be doing that.
Oh, you can also taunt with the baby. I don't know what it is on
Yeah,
keyboard though. Yeah, play with this controller. No, you can throw dirty diapers at. Awesome. Oh, it's T. T for taunt. That makes sense. Yeah, it's that taunt is so simple, but
Oh, with the
makes you
baby
feel
turns
yeah,
terrible.
it's a whole lot of fun in multiplayer. It's so good.
It's kind of like the Luigi stare. You
Yeah.
know, like the evil Luigi. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I found a store that's just full of Christmas presents. It's neat. But at this point, I know I'm not gonna win, but
Yeah, there's a lot of cool little stores that you can
yeah.
go in. And there's a box missing too. So if you miss one of those items, you can just pop in there. And, on the magazine, then it's actually a drop, so if you run into it.
Oh, is that what that is? So it's like the banana peel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I've driven over banana peel. Totally right myself.
Well, it's a miracle.
Crazy.
Lap 3. I'm amazing.
Hitting everybody. See how they can get.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alex just finished.
my gosh. Careful, man. Twitch will start like getting
I only
us.
bring that up because
Yeah, Battle
Blood games.
Dads.
Yeah, Battle Dads.
Yeah, we definitely couldn't show certain games because they were using some copyrighted music. I love I got a message from them like, hey, we're gonna use some music in here, but we're gonna alter it a lot. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, you're gonna alter it a lot. That's fine. And then they just sent it with the raw music. I'm like, this is not even vaguely altered.
Well, it's altered because it's in a game now.
Oh yes. Oh, I lost.
Aller won.
I
Look at that
lost.
magic.
Yeah.
Am I all of the contestants?
I think you're all of them. Yeah.
I guess if you lose,
yeah.
it's like, look at how awesome this loser is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're all the contestants?
I'd like to report a bug.
Yeah.
Wait, so we can duplicate you?
Maybe.
Midnight Wall Raid with kids.
First hero of the peel.
Yeah, final lap.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations
Yeah.
as well. Much deserved. Really, really difficult.
Yeah, Sleepless Meatbags, you
to
guys
judge
really
again,
knocked this
but
one
yeah,
out.
Sleepless Meatbags 2.0.
2.0.
2.0, right.
All right, so after those was all of the Epic Awards. They're just basically us, pushing what we normally award out, and just kind of cranking everything up there. So lots of different prizes coming y'all's way. We'll be sending them out to your teams. There's some that are for the team and some for the individuals as well. So you'll be seeing those come shortly. Next up, we actually have the Allegorithmic awards as well. And since same thing, so many submissions in a week to get through everything. Right? I just got their response. Wes McDermott, who we've had on the stream here before, he shot me over. He's like, okay, "Here's what we've got."
Yep.
Like an hour ago.
And
so,
this is the prize for this one is Substance Designer, Substance Painter, B2M,
bitmap to material. Yeah,
Yep,
it's the Substance Live pack, right?
yeah, like the
Yeah.
full-on
Yeah.
live license. So that's gonna be really cool.
This will be for each team, and so we're not going to play through their full games here since everything came through pretty late here. But I'm just going to call them out. They're all fantastic games. Like these are all things like no-brainers. Like I
Yeah.
read the list. It's like, yep, those were in our kind of like short list as well. But Revolution Jumpers by Digital Hussers.
Yeah,
So it was a great
that
game.
was really
Really great game.
like that was really good.
Sir Isaac Fruiten by Top 2 Games.
Yeah, that
It's
was
awesome.
really up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we'll be probably chatting on here in a second
Yeah.
anyway. And then again, Guardians by Blazing Badger. They also
Yeah.
took the same one. that we
Congrats
chose for visuals.
again.
So yeah, congratulations to all those teams. We have your information. We'll be putting you in touch with Allegorithmic, and we'll circle those wagons up and get your prizes sent out to you. And so in the chat they were talking about what about honorable mentions? What other games like? Let's talk about some of the other games that showed up that we really enjoyed, or that we have something really crazy to say about. We talked about this beforehand, but
Yeah.
Aller, what do you got?
Okay, so I think one of the stream's favorites was Gravity's game On the Shoulder of Giants, which should have been named Robo Oh No. That game had the best original audio for a character.
Oh, and it's also worth noting, all of these games, even as we call them out, the link should still be live on the forums.
Yes.
So if you go to the original post for the Epic MegaJam, which is forums.unrealengine.com, and you hit the events forum, and then hit the Epic MegaJam post, in the original post there's linked to all of these games. So if you want to download them while we're chatting about them or check them out, feel free to head that way and do it. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, Robo Oh No is basically on the verge of unbeatable. There's some
so
stuff that's
hard.
so hard. There's conveyor belts; they need a little tweaking. But the audio, the fact that you died so many times and every time was just this new robot line. Ever since we played that game early on my stream, and after we played it, like every game that had a robot, there's definitely people like Robo Oh No. Just every.
Because that's what it says when you get killed.
Yeah, and then we were playing the puzzle game, which I'll mention next. And everyone was like looking at these cubes, like, "Oh, you can't do this, Robo Oh No."
It was just kind of like YOLO, but different context. That was
It's
hilarious.
yeah, that game unbeatable-ish, but great voice on that
Then you
character.
said there was Gravity, right?
Yeah, that was Team Gravity. The game I think is called On the Shoulders of Giants, but should have been named Robo Oh No.
Oh goodness.
This
Yeah.
is why distinct names are kind of important, because it was named after the theme. It was really
Yeah.
cool.
The
but-
official name is now Robo Oh No. Hello, I was part of Gravity. JV the Wonder. Woo!
Yeah,
oh hey,
Another
welcome.
stream regular.
Yeah. Hey JV.
Cool.
Yeah. And again, there was this puzzle game called Escape the Octagon, which ate up so much of my time, and I wanted to stop playing that early on, but people were like, "No, you got to solve it." And then eventually, I got to the point where yes, I do have to solve this game, and
Is that where you lost your sanity?
That-
Like it was all cool up until
I played one game after that night, and then I stopped streaming. That was
nothing will ever live up to that.
That was in the 23rd hour of my stream, and it wrecked my mind. There's all these little challenges, and the puzzles are actually really simple once you know the answer, but deriving the answer was just kind of ridiculous in some cases. And then there's this whole part where it's a physics game. We have to throw balls into things, and the entire, you see it in chat, a lot of people are saying
The wrist flicker.
the wrist flick. It's watch the flick of the wrist, man, because I flicked so many green spheres into the sky, hoping they'd land onto a
and
green
the thing-
platform.
That's where I quit. That's where I actually stopped playing.
Yeah, it was. So, and the spheres, the balls that you have to throw got harder. There was a sphere that when you threw it, it would change directions mid-flight. and you're like, why?
Yeah.
Just why?
So you kind of got to know what's happening, and then
Yeah, well, it's completely random direction too, so you can't predict it. But yeah, 2.5 hours of my stream was just that.
You got his money's worth.
Yeah, so that a lot of people liked watching me play that. A lot of people actually downloaded it and started trying to figure out the puzzles along with me.
they weren't secretly sharing
No,
everything behind you.
that game, everyone was really good about not sharing the answers because the dev was there laughing at me, whispering the answers to puzzles
That's
to
right,
other
that's
people in the chat. Yeah, and I'm just sitting like, what do I do here? Figured it out, which is really nice, but yeah, and a lot of people usually are like, oh, you suck at this game, right? But this one, everyone was like, what? How do you solve this? It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, great.
How
Alex?
about you? Oh, you want me?
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
All right. My honorable mentions. I gotta say, it was Dev Up was my first honorable mention. Just it was cool because I was seeing, it's a game where if you haven't had a chance to play it, Dev Up.
Please download it and play
Please
it.
just give it a shot. Like, it's really short, but it's totally awesome.
It's worth the download. The time it takes to download it, the experience is more than worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you basically you're going to build a team of ultra great developers by stacking them on top of each other's shoulders, and they run around. You have to jump on top of more people to build it up, and then there are things in the air that give you your genre and themes and all kinds of stuff about the game you're going to make. And then at the end of it, it tells you what kind of game it was, like all compiled with all this stuff. And what sold me on it was when Tim Sweeney fell in.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, he's so cute.
Yeah, there's a lot of really great personalities. Palmer Lucky's in there.
Palmer, and he's like jumping in the
Yeah,
air.
he's
It
got
was
like
so-
the
Yeah.
Oculus on and just kind of hanging out, and yeah, it's like Gabe and a couple other people.
Yeah, Gabe in the Half-Life outfit.
Yeah,
That
Todd,
was
Todd
cool.
Howard's in
Todd
it.
Howard.
Yeah,
Todd
it's just really
Howard.
funny. It's a bunch of these, gaming giants that we've seen, and
Oh,
so they're all
gosh.
hopping on each other's shoulder
Yeah.
to make the ultimate game.
We need to just send it out to all of them and be like, come on, guys, work together
Yeah,
and make a game.
let's make this
Let's
awesome.
make this real.
And well, they even like the audio on that game alone
Was just
was on. It
hilarious.
was so amazing.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I loaded that, everyone was like, "What is happening?" It was so good.
Well, the thing is too, like the characters, are like little caricatures of each of these actual people, and you'll have like
Yeah.
a little backboard banner of them like standing.
Yeah,
and
being all
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
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 It's tough to get some of the last ones though. Once you have like gigantic.
Yeah,
lists to
it
try
gets
to
kind of
jump on
tricky.
the next
They're
guy.
really fast. Yeah, they
Yeah,
start getting
and
really
just kinda
tricky. And then
running
I
out.
kept missing every time I play. It would miss like one of the various things you needed to complete your game. So it'd just be like, your game didn't really work.
Thanks, we made dev ups. The dev up devs are in the chat. Hooray!
Oh, hey.
Cool.
Nice.
And the other one.
All right. Oh, yes. So my other one. This is the one we were talking about earlier with the music thing. Battle Dads.
Battle Dads by
Battle
New
Dads.
Blood.
Which is a sumo style game where your dads with like your kids on your shoulders and you fling into each other and try to slam each other out of a sandbox, or
sandbox,
something.
yeah.
So you basically, I have to assume it's like two kids on a playground got into a fight and then it escalated into a dad fight.
Well, yeah, they're both wearing the #1 dad shirt.
Yeah.
And so they have to go prove themselves to be the ultimate number
This is
one
going to
dad.
happen to you one day. You got a kid now. I mean,
know.
it's just going to be going out
Yeah.
to the playground
But
with
I
some
am,
other
I am the
dad.
#1 dad. Sorry for y'all on the stream that have children. But I'm
Yeah,
the
he's
number
number
one.
number one
That's
dad.
how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
that was fantastic.
Yeah,
That's-
we couldn't show anything from it because all the time it's either playing the final countdown.
Yeah, the final. I think.
What was
I
the other
want
one?
to say, is it a Rocky? You think?
Yeah,
Eye of the
it's not
Tiger?
Eye of the Tiger,
No,
is
No, it's not Eye of the
no.
Tiger. It's
It's another.
You're the best.
Oh,
around.
yeah, yeah,
Nothing's ever gonna get you down. And then
so aesthetically, it was on,
Yeah,
on
it's
brand.
the same
Yeah.
level of like pump music. So, but really, great job. That was New Bloods.
New Blood.
That's
New Blood.
yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah, that's a distributed team too. They're all over the
Mhm.
world. So yeah, working together.
That's
really
going to be an
cool.
international title.
And, yeah, I guess my two honorable mentions were one of the ones that was chosen by Allegorithmic, Sir Isaac Fruiton.
Oh yeah,
By,
we get to put the
Impromptu
photos
Pub
up.
Games.
Yeah.
So you've probably seen Joe Wintergreen Arthur on we've had him in the Community Valley before. He's a marketplace seller. He's working with some other Melbourne developers on this game where you're Isaac Newton and you're standing on the shoulders of two mechanical Isaac Newtons.
Mhm.
That's if you're playing one player.
No, that's 1 or 2 players.
Yeah, 1 or 2 player, but then you can
Yeah.
play 4 player.
Yeah,
And
it just makes a
you're-
pyramid.
Yeah, so you're standing on the shoulder of mechanical clones that are standing on the shoulders of mechanical clones. So basically, I saw some of the original. He was posting pictures of the original prototypes where it was all just the UE gray
Yeah.
guy, and it was just like, you know, he's basically walking, and as the guys move around, like he's doing the splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme style, and you got to
Yeah.
control one guy with one stick and one guy with the other.
And yeah,
So-
two players shared the
Get it.
same controller, which is awesome.
So I think we actually have the video. Is that true? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have it. You can just drop it in the corner if you don't mind.
Did Clint
just
steal
so
your
it's gonna
orange
go.
beanie?
No, that's just Clint wanting to be cool, like me. I'm just kidding.
I didn't know orange beanies were cool. I thought
I'm
that
not
was
the only
the
one that has
opposite
it.
of
So
cool.
yeah, we got the video because Joe and Clint are amazing. Thank y'all so much. Here it is.
There you go.
Get that video.
And what's your second honorable mention?
My second honorable mention was a Temporal Defense by Fat Bomb Studios, which was a complete game. Another one too, you may have seen them win a number of times. It's a Dwunky Pingy on the forums.
Yep.
It's they submitted this game that reminded me a lot of Blasto from the PlayStation era, but it's like multiplayer. You fight in waves. You're basically defending these. Oh yeah, the video's running now. Yay! There's no names on this because we barely got the video in time. 170 names and titles would be a bit much as well, but yeah, definitely check it out. Anyway, back to Fat Bomb. It is like, it looks good, it plays good, it feels good. It's almost complete. Like it feels like a
Yeah.
complete.
They need to give me a couple more
product.
seconds in that menu, though. I kept not being able to buy all the ammo I
the
needed.
buy
Come on,
menu.
Oh
guys.
yeah, buying things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like
But-
buy things.
it is a great multiplayer game, and I want to see it pulled down and turned into something else.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the raffle, I wanted to ask one more question. This is something that I thought about before, but we talked about like a number of these games could become full games pretty
Yeah.
easily, right?
Yes.
There was
We've had quite a few in the past, like
Yeah.
Kabounce and Unbox and a lot of others too.
yeah, totally. But these, if you've worked on if you've worked on these games and there's something fun there, we encourage you to keep doing it because there's a lot of actually fantastic content in here that might just need a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of balance, a little bit of polish. Then we'll have something really, really fantastic. So we encourage you to do that. Anything else out of what we talked about that might stand out? There's that one that you jumped and you leave the little spot and you have to do it again.
Oh yeah, that was a Revolution Jumper.
Yeah, those were
Revolution.
Jumpers.
Yeah,
that one got
yeah,
really
Revolution Jumpers,
Allegorithmic
that's right.
award.
That was, I think, up there to win like one of the top. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game design was so just on point. Everything was just so well crafted.
Yeah.
The puzzles were great. It's a great game.
Yeah, and there's another few too, like Repro we talked about.
Repro was good.
Repro by P Fist or
Yeah,
Nick Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just too short, right? Like you
Yeah.
solved the puzzles
just
and it was
needed
over.
some
Oh, the
more,
one
but it
with
was
the
good.
Chrono was
Yeah, Chrono Step. Yeah,
Chrono
that,
Step.
that was
Chrono
a,
Step was a unique use of
yeah.
mechanics right there. Yeah.
That was an awesome mechanic. I've never seen that mechanic.
Yeah, it kind of
before.
just zips you
yeah,
backwards.
So Chrono
Yeah.
Step basically you record your action, and then when the recording is over, like the timer goes down, when it's over or when it fills up, it rewinds you back to where you were. So there might be a door here that closes really quickly, and then there's a switch across the room, so you have to Chrono Step to the switch, hit the switch, and it sucks you back to the door, and the door opens, you go back through it really
Yeah.
quick. So there's all kinds of different spatial puzzles you can do with that.
Yeah.
that, it's kind of like pause time and run fast, but you have to think about it completely backwards.
Yeah.
You have to think about doing the thing backwards, and then moving back, and then letting it catch up and run through all those steps for you. So
Yeah, it was really interesting to see something like that. I mean, there were a lot of games about recording your movements and stuff, but to see that twist on recording, where it was just
it's just a full bounce back,
yeah,
right?
the full bounce back. It's
And that was
awesome.
one that was just too short, right?
Yeah, there wasn't enough like content, but the
There's-
mechanic
yeah.
that's
was,
worth.
was solid.
It was really solid.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like balancing and designing for that's probably not simple, right?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get
You really think about
creative
it, yeah.
with a lot of them. It's like even Portal. I've seen a lot of Portal maps that are just kind of like
yeah,
the good ones are ones people have spent like hours meticulously designing on paper.
Yeah.
This is something simple like that. All right, we are way over time, but that's cool because we started late. So we're gonna hop over into the raffle now. We got everybody's information in.
Yep.
That all the necessary bits to actually make this work.
Can I
So
have that
thank
real
you
fast?
all so much.
Yes,
for,
thank
for
you.
allowing us to do this here today.
And
But
thank you for getting back to all of my PMs in a timely manner. That was actually, I was actually worried because we had a few people not give me information, so I sent them messages and right back. Thank
yeah,
you.
so it's
Awesome.
really awesome. And yeah, thank you for flooding his inbox. This is hilarious.
I had to bump my inbox to 500 just to make sure that it would fit everything, and it's still
It
got
was
pretty
great.
close. So let's see here.
It's gonna be fun going through and cleaning that up later.
All
So
right.
we're raffling off. I think it's what is the Speedtree Awards? Is it 3 of them?
Oh yes,
Yeah, so
the first one here is going to be the Speedtree Awards. There's 3 random drawings for a 3-month subscription and a $100 coupon. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So
3
let's-
random drawings for a 3-month subscription, a $100 coupon for randomly drawn individuals from the pool of qualifying teams. So,
Alright.
And that coupon, that's for the Speedtree store, right?
yes.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna. I made this like really quick just for funsies.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Hey, Clint, if you want to leave the video running on top of that, feel free if you can. Just because, yeah, it's just part of the editor over there. Raffle drawing project.
So I might. Oh look, lighting needs to be rebuilt. Yeah, you can tell
Of
I just
course it does.
I just literally
Is
threw.
this a Game Jam game?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was dreaming and lighting needs to be rebuilt. Ooh, yeah, that's fancy. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
Melissa.
get a prize we can show off here. Thank you.
Da-da-da.
All right, so back into the game here.
Maybe
All right,
wow.
so
Yeah, Aller for scale.
oh. Well, okay, so just so everyone knows, I have a sheet. Y'all can't see it. It has everyone listed in a number. It is not the same number as your entry number because there are multiple people on a team. Clearly, it's much larger amounts of numbers. So you'll get a weird number here, and then I'll tell you who that is. So let's hit the first one. 401. All right, now I got to jump over the sheet. All right, 401.
And this is for a reminder, the Speedtree drawing.
Speedtree Drawing number 1. Speedtree Drawing number 1. 401 is.
Let's see if you can.
You're not.
I don't know what you're doing.
What are you?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
trying to enter in. Did he want a thing? Okay. Tony Kihlberg. I think I pronounced that right. Tony Kihlberg.
Yeah, and which team?
Tony is on Hologram Monster.
Hologram Monster.
And
right on.
that's Rock Giant.
Team Rock.
Oh yeah, Team Rock Giant, the
Yeah.
Hologram Monster. This is the tiki looking one, I think.
Yes.
No, Hologram Monster would
Oh.
be the team.
Maybe not. Oh,
So congratulations to Tony. You are the first
congrats.
WinRAR.
Woo! A WinRAR is you.
You clap using the
I don't know if that
growler.
was
Yeah.
hearable, but
By the way, the growler is shipped empty. All right.
All right, number 2.
Let's see what we got.
358.
350.
358.
358. You are Rubén Sanchez.
Ruben Sanchez is on team.
Rubén. Oh, he has foreign characters in his name. Hang on.
Ruben from Madrid, Spain.
It will work.
That E.
It's yes. Oh well, actually, I'm sorry. It's actually Rubén Sanchez Garcia. I was just reading that first part. Oh, here I was actually looking at him on the sheet already, and that's why I was like, why isn't he going anywhere? All right, he's on the five fingers. They made
Fingers.
Dreams of Gravity.
Right on.
Congratulations. Alrighty, so that's number 2.
Hey, you might mark those in there. It's just
I'm gonna mark
yeah. Sorry.
All right. Now then, back to the drawer. Drawer. Who is number 3? 191.
91.
Who's 191? Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh. Scroll. 191 is Jonathan Lambert.
Jonathan Lambert from Team Lambert.
Yeah. Oh, you knew that one already
Yeah,
because that's
they were
right next to there.
They had the cannon game where you stacked the people on top of each
Oh yeah,
other.
that one was a good game.
That was great.
well
Yeah.
polished. Yeah.
That's one I could see on like a mobile. You know, you move. And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
All right, those are the 3 Speedtree winners.
Yeah,
You
congratulations.
guys are going to be getting a 3-month subscription and a $100 coupon. Woo, coupons. All right. So next up in our drawing are the Nvidia Shield game pets. Actually, they're all called Nvidia Shields. The tablets, the game
Yeah, this is
controllers,
This
and
is
the
the
consoles.
Shield
all-in-one.
portable.
Yeah, this is the Shield portable
Yeah.
handhelds. So we got 5 of these to give away.
Yeah, and these have come out in previous Game Jam,
Yeah.
swag
Mhm.
packs before. So
Hmm. Yeah, some people might have gotten them in swag packs beforehand. So let's see here. Boop. 212. 212. You are Kasey Polk.
Oh.
Kasey, Polk, you are on Team Gryffindor.
Team
10 points to
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. So I had to.
Oh, goodness.
Forest of Giants was their game.
They can use this shield to protect themselves from the black magic of Dumbledore.
You were
Okay, next. Congratulations, Kasey.
All right, Nvidia Shield 1 goes to Kasey. All right, next up is 164. 164 is Jan Myburg. I hope I got that right. Jan, is that right? Chance,
see it.
help me. It's a foreign name.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
you've
Jan?
seen me. I would say
Yeah.
I would consider it probably Jan.
Okay, apparently there are many people named Jan. Hang on.
Yeah.
Jan Marius. All right.
There you go.
Jan, we
Myburg.
found you. Oh, you're on
Relativity.
Arhaikos Studio. Relativity is the game.
Arhaikos Studio. Cool.
All right. Congratulations, Jan. You got an Nvidia
shield.
Fancy.
What number was that?
That was number 2.
No, 164.
Oh, 164.
Just keep them over here.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
For the future.
Number 54 is the next winner, and number 54, you are Austin Ward.
Austin Ward.
The Awesome Theory, I believe.
AdamVR.
AdamVR. Austin Ward.
And they made James and the Giant Robot.
Oh, nice.
So cool. Yeah, we that was a cool one. Alrighty, let's see. That's number 3 for Austin Ward. Alrighty. All right, number 4.
132.
132. 132. You are actually Frank DiCola.
Frank
Oh,
DiCola.
Frank
Yeah,
DiCola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Frank DiCola?
We know Frank
Yeah.
DiCola.
Frank
You
D.
spelled Frank wrong.
I did. I spelled it Fank. That is not a name.
Oh, Frank DiCola.
One,
Oh, he was a one-man
Yeah.
team, and
Single-man team. Yoshgunn.
Yoshgunn, the
Yep.
Tower. Congrats, Frank. You is the number 4 winner. All right, and the last one. If you were really hyped about this, you better hope it's you.
369.
369.
369.
All multiples of 3.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh.
Just because number things. That's how they work.
Yeah.
When you add 3 to the first one.
All right,
Mm.
369
It becomes the
translates
second
to
one.
Scott
Ah, makes
Baker.
sense.
Scott
Yeah.
Baker.
Scott Baker?
Is
Oh,
that
no
Simon
way.
Scott Baker?
Yeah.
Is what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
sure
him.
is. That's
yeah.
his name. Right, Scott Baker.
What? Oh, wait. Team
Team
Caffeinated.
Team Caffeinated.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Congrats. Neat. All right.
Neat.
That's NVIDIA 5 to you. All right. Those were the shields.
All right, so next up.
Clint, can you cut back to us really quick?
Oh,
This is.
Oh.
Oh,
they
man,
were
he's
just torn away.
Whoa, that's
So you
amazing.
saw it last week. It was zoomed in. Ryan Brooks held it up. But this is an aluminum growler. Now, most people ask what a growler is when we posted it online.
It's a big water holder.
Yep, it pretty much holds liquids of any kind that you might want to drink at some point.
It's made out of metal, so if you ever get lost in the woods, you put water in it, you boil it, you'll be okay.
So at this moment, still, the only one in existence. This is an epic
This
game.
is actually
Unreal
legit.
Engine.
This is a one-of-a-kind item.
Yep.
This is.
And Aller has touched it, so now it's even more special.
It's like holy now.
Yeah, it's been blessed. All
Can-
right, so who is going to win the epic growler?
All right, Clint, let's jump back. Okay, 384. 384. You are. Oh man. Hang on, I'll figure it out. Hang on.
Hang on.
Tamas? It's not
It's
Sucks.
okay.
No, it's
I don't
not.
want to say it's Thomas Sucks because that's what it looks like I should pronounce it as.
S-Z-U,
Thomas
maybe.
Zooks?
Yeah.
I am so sorry I butchered your name.
Thomas? All right, what team are we on, Thomas?
Thomas is he was a one-man team. He was on
OP
OP
Ninja
Ninja Games. He
Games.
made Klepto Giants.
Those Giants.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
You have a one-of-a-kind growler on your.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cool. All right. Next up is the GearVR, which is actually on Chance's desk still.
Yes, this is my GearVR. That
Yes.
has never been really used. I put it on my head sometimes, and I pull the phone part off, and I walk around with like the the lens is looking around. People stop me in the hall like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I'm still trying to figure that out." But it's great. It's brand new. So yeah, it's the Innovator Edition. It works with Alex knows all the phones.
It works with the Note 5, Note 6 stuff. It's not the Note 4 version
and
of
the
it.
Galaxies as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Galaxy Note.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So it's really cool. But if you got a 4 like I did, because they're like GearVR, it's coming for the 4. Well, sad face.
Anyway.
All right, and this goes to 249.
249.
Let's get some hype here. Raymond, oh boy, Raymond Huiskamp. Huiskamp. You scamp.
Is that Ramon?
Yeah, I
So
believe
maybe
so.
Ramon.
There it is. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We found him. Ramon.
Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle
Me and my
Pony.
shadows. Okay, congrats, GearVR for you.
Hooray.
Okay, that leaves one thing
Yeah, so
left to draw.
We want to call out the 980 Ti that's on there that Levon Church's company donated. They're going to do that raffle separately, so I'm going to send the same list over to them too, and they'll be announcing it as well. So that one will come up after the fact as well. Just giving you a heads up that we're not going to be doing it today. But we will be doing the Jinsung signed
Yes,
Titan X from Nvidia.
which,
From our great
as
friends at
displayed
Nvidia.
right here, image coming soon.
Yeah, image coming soon. Yeah, we'll put that in on that.
Yeah,
on post.
post-process
Well,
that.
Yeah, we'll plug that in a post. No worries. All right,
All right.
so for the Titan X, drum roll.
Right. 226. Who is 226?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh,
Is it me?
get hyped.
Is it me?
It's not you. It is. Oh boy, it's someone whose name is.
Mateus?
Wait,
Hussein?
no,
I'm gonna-
that's
Maddie?
the wrong.
Wait, no, you're right. Oof.
No, no.
Good catch. Good
Wait,
catch.
What?
Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He's right. Yeah. Okay. This is even harder to pronounce. Why would you do this to me? The first one was kind of difficult. This is. Oh, it's Krzysztof Heldt.
Yeah,
Now that I
Krzysztof
looked
Heldt.
past all the Y's and the Z's and stuff, it's Krzysztof Heldt.
Krzysztof
Congratulations. Let me see if I can't find you.
That's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be a fun one to find. Oh, it's.
Just search
Oh
for
gosh, there's
Heldt.
Z's all over the place.
There you go.
All right. Here we go. Fireline Games. They made Isle of Giants.
I really like that.
That was
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
that was a good one.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a close honorable mention too. But yeah, awesome
Yeah.
stuff. So congratulations. Good catch.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, I don't know about that. So yeah, sorry about that. Krzysztof Heldt.
Yes.
And that is
good
the
work.
Titan. I'm gonna write
That's
this
that's
down.
the big one.
K-R-Y is, and a lot of Z's. Heldt. Got it.
You just there's some
Really bad,
there's some
but-
Z's in there.
So yeah, so this was great.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the participants. We hope you learned something. We hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
You know, participating. We had a great time, even though it was a lot. We talk about, oh my gosh, so much work, but like it was fantastic diving into these. And we knew we had a shorter amount of time. The only regret I have is not having more time to spend actually, you know, with the games. To
Yeah,
actually
there
play
were a
through
lot we
everything.
couldn't finish.
I didn't have the
just 'cause we
Aller
didn't have-
time. Oh, sorry, Aller made the Aller time.
Mhm.
Like he
Yes.
sacrificed sleep and everything else, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like that. We have to have our sleep. We have to be pretty for the cameras. You know,
Yes,
it's very
totally.
important.
So congrats again to all the winners. Like I said before, we're probably going to send out like a mass, you know, it's a quick, hey, follow up. Hey, what did you think
Yes.
about the jam? What could we do differently next time for something that's a little bit bigger like this? So we can share it with our partners. We can talk about it internally and figure out what's going to be best for everybody. We've already got some really great feedback on it. This is the first time we've done anything this big, and so we thank you all for helping us make it such a great success. We couldn't be happier with the way everything turned out.
It turned out better than we
Um,
expected. It turned
yeah,
out more exciting,
way
with
more
more
awesome.
stuff.
And
yeah.
yeah, if you continue working on your projects, let us know. You know, we want to kind of see them, and we'll leave the thread posted for a few more days so other people can dive in and see. We'll put the announcers up, you know, in a roll-up blog after the fact, so you can go check out everything there as well. But yeah, we had some quick closing thoughts for us, you know, our own reflection on this, just for you all. So some of the things that we learned, our own personal feedback. We probably will do a 2-week turnaround next time.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
judging, it's been hectic and a lot of stuff had to get put on back burners just to like make sure it's all getting done in time.
Yeah.
So
if we haven't responded to emails from you,
or PMs.
we're sorry. This is where
Slack
we've
chats.
been there for a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen
tweets.
you on Slack in quite some time, and that's on me. But it's because I've been doing this lots of that stuff and writing and everything there too.
And
so.
also the cradling the baby and doing the dad stuff. Yeah, it's important
Doing other dad stuff too. Yeah, and I know you had like a really great video before we kicked off. Did people heed your warnings?
Some of them did. I got a lot of tweets about I just killed my baby. That was awesome. One of the Game Jam entries actually had a musical riff about killing your baby. That was
awesome.
That was interesting. But no, it was awesome. Yeah, and I just wanted to give everyone a thank you to the Game Jam participants because I wouldn't be here without y'all. So I'm playing. Like, I can't play games if you don't make them. So.
Yeah, this is great. No, we want to do more drawing prizes in the future, and just to kind of clarify on that, we actually got asked like, y'all are just raffling stuff off now, so you're going to drive up numbers. That's actually not the truth at all. Like, really, we want to be able to reward everybody that comes in, whether they're just now getting started out and they want to learn in the Game Jam, right? Like a lot of people will just do it to extend their skills or to learn something or to kind of try out a new design, or just kind of get better. They don't really want to go out to make an actual game or specific things, and so we'll probably do similar things like that in the future. Again, just to kind of keep up the spirit of that, and we'll probably donate more stuff from our own pockets. Like this is something that we had on our desks in there, and then Dana and I were talking, and we're like, hey, let's give this away. It's like, yeah, it's so much fun, It's like GearVR. It's like I don't have a phone for it yet, so let's see what we can do with that, right? And if you have anything you want to donate, I know you've donated an SSD before.
Donated an SSD. I might do one again next month, maybe.
Cool.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, if you want to be involved in something like that, let us know. Same way Levon did with the video card. We'll probably want to chat beforehand and kind of talk through some of the logistics there. But we want to continue to add value to these for you all. And so like I said, we'll be sending that follow up. Survey just to kind of get a little bit of idea about it. It's not mandatory or anything. I won't come.
How would it be mandatory? What are you going to do to enforce that? Chance will come to your house and make you
it's
fill
like,
that
it's
out.
like, oh well, you submitted. Well, you didn't fill the survey last time. No, I'm just
you
kidding.
get all snarky and catty about it.
There's a quick question about the reel going up to YouTube. So yes, I'm going to upload the full 17-minute reel. Depending on how long the effort is to get names on every single video on here, it may be like a long time from now. Editing it as it is was no small feat. So getting all the actual names and getting everything spelled right and checked is going to take some time to get that one up. One of the things we do want to do is in the shorter term get like, maybe the top 50 that got rated on things and have something that's a little bit smaller and more digestible. Right in that 4-minute range like we used to have in the past. So you should look out for both of those. They'll go up. They'll be like all submissions and then like an actual high submission highlights going up. So no huge ETA on those yet. But now that the jam's over, we probably have a little bit of time to catch up on a few other things. So. Anyway, good work, Alex. Good work, Haller. Good work, all y'all. It's been fun. Any closing thoughts about the jam? Anything else?
I just saw on Twitch chat a lot of people were asking about my eyes. During my stream, I had to take so many eye drops to keep my eyes from drying out from all the flashing lights. But no, thank you for that. No, it's been a great jam. I hope people still participate in the next jam with as much passion as for this one, regardless of what prizes are given out. Hopefully not 180 people, maybe. It'd be cool, but
go ahead and get that 180. You know what? Crank it up full 200.
It's 180. Yeah.
Cool.
What about you? Anything? Any last thoughts?
Yeah, there were so many games that if they don't go to full production, I will go to their house and I will just.
This is how you enforce things.
Yeah.
You know what'll happen.
Oh, and you got their addresses.
Oh, you even told me where you live. Ha ha ha.
He's not going to. Just send me a
but please though, if you are going full production, send me a message because I will like super highlight you. I will do everything in my power to make sure that I promote you and all that because I'm always stoked to see one of these go full production.
Yeah, that's great. And I wanted to reiterate again, thank you everybody for everything that you've done for the jams to make these great. We do these for you. And it's a way to highlight the things that you're able to accomplish and help you all grow. So keep up the amazing work. I want to say one more time, thank you so much to all of our sponsors, Allegorithmic, Speedtree, SideFX, and Nvidia, with everything they've donated for this. So, hopefully we can do something like this again in the future. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so next week we're going to be back. We're still trying to figure out exactly what Twitch is going to be, so I don't really have much of a... yeah, Alan's just going to sleep here for the next time. I'm just run my own. It's time forever to take over. No, so we're still catching up on all that due to all the MegaJam work. But yeah, I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you guys soon.
Take care, y'all.
Awesome.